And now I'm gonna allow you to share your screen, all right?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Here, here. Can you see my screen now, sir?
Yes, 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 yes.
Um,
One thing you need to remember, Charity, that our account is almost ungated in every brand and also in every category. So in this session specifically, you have to think that's a brand new account, and we're focusing only on home and kitchen, DIY, and sport and outdoors, stationery, and stuff like that.
okay. Um, but I just want to share to you, sir, what I usually do when
Yeah,
I
yeah, of course,
source.
of course. That's fine. That's fine. Go on.
I usually go to here for example here at Tesco, I go to Club Card or special offers. I look for items here. Um, Also here, Morrison, Superdrug, the big retailers in UK. Um, I go to the clearance pages, also to as I said, special offers. Then I choose a category. For example, um, I only use this just to have a keyword on what I search and what I want to source.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, usually I go here on um, non-VAT non-vatable items. I usually choose non-vatable items. So, for example, here,
And 1 second, 1 second. So guys, she is searching for items that don't have any VAT on them because our account is VAT registered. So we pay extra money to the government, which is a loss to our profit. So Charity is specially trained to look for items that don't have VAT on them. And that's where she's sourcing and specializes in nowadays. All right, go on, Charity.
okay, sir. So, for example, here at Tesco, um, just to let you know, guys, I'm not really an expert. I am also a newbie here. But all my knowledge are I gained from Sir Pashton and also our manager, Miss Chat. So for example here, um, back to our topic, um, wait, I I have found a while
Yes,
ago,
yes,
like
this is doing
like
really well,
this,
isn't it?
like this, sir. Um, just I just highlight this
Mm-hmm.
and I installed a right click shortcut to search on, yes, Amazon UK. So we click on that, and then this will show items that are related to the one that I searched.
And is this a
Um,
is this a specific extension you use?
yes, Amazon. This is a
It's
Amazon.co.uk,
don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. You can share
right?
that later. Don't worry, just continue.
Right. Okay. So for example, here I want to search this. Usually I go one by one over the special offers. So this will the result will be here directly to Amazon UK.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry for my internet. So it will show items that are related to Canderel sweeteners. So I also had an extension like this, sir. Can if you can see,
Yes, I have the same
um,
extension. Yes.
yeah, I will only look for items that has according to our criteria, we only look for items that have um three
Three,
FBA sellers,
three,
right?
three or more FBA sellers.
Yes. by using this extension, you will not be yung, um you will save time not to open this
So
one that has only one.
so you're gonna be very, very efficient with your time, right?
Yes, yes, sir. So yes, so you will have, so you can search for plenty of items the whole day. So like this, it has 6 FBA sellers, but for me, I will not open this because the price is so low. So it will be impossible to find a supplier will that will have profit from.
Exactly, exactly. Very well explained, Chad. This is a very important point that you're pointing out because they will see, oh, 6 FBA sellers, BSR is really low. Let me
Yes,
open this listing, and when they open, it's already 5 to 10 minutes wasted of
yes,
their time, you know?
yes, sir, yes, sir. So you have to consider a number of FBA sellers. I look also for the rank and the price, also the ratings. And so we go over here, and if I don't see like this, I have already exported this. So it has 10 base sellers, 6. Um Normally I open 6 pounds up, items that are 6 pounds up, and it has good BSR. So I will open link new tab, then this 599, this is a duplicate item. Then over here, go and search for other items. So this, I will open this, and if for example there's
So,
only
Chad, one second, Chad. So
okay, sir.
you open like 5 to 6 listings, and later on you're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
analyze them, or you go one by
Yes.
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go one by one with the items, sir.
Okay, okay, okay.
And after I opened but this is, I will just take my chance.
Of course. No, no, no. Look,
Yes.
chat. You can explain the way you feel comfortable. Take your time.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Don't be nervous. No one is
Okay.
gonna judge you or anything. You know, take your time. They own
Okay.
you like you, so no problem.
Okay. So here's another one. One. So let's skip that. Uh well, if you can see this, there's no price. So let's skip that, and also the BSR. This means that if
if
there's no price,
if if
it's
there's no price,
unavailable.
if there's no price, guys, listen carefully. If there's no price, it means that there is no buy box and that the listing is
Yes.
suppressed. All right?
Yes. Yes, sir. So let's skip that. Um, until let's say we finished until the last page. Um, I don't stop there. I will search for
So
the brand name.
1 second, Charity. So
Okay, sir.
you're gonna continue with the brand Canderel until you're satisfied, or you have a certain
Yes,
numbers
sir.
of tabs open. How does that work?
Yes, sir. I'd like to search until the last item of, like, this Canderel, until the last item. I want to
So you're going all the way
to
down to the last
search
page,
all the.
even if it's like 20 pages. Is this correct?
Yes, sir. But um after that, I will search for only the keyword, only the brand name itself, because
Mm,
sometimes this is what's what is showing here is only limited to the one that we have here. It's only limited uh results.
mm.
So if you want to really
I
search
think that's it.
for all the listings, yes, I only put here the brand name and then search. But while it is searching there, let's go over here to, I will look for the alerts if there are PL or alerts that we that are not acceptable to our criteria, then we'll um we'll close the
Yeah,
tab
because
until we get the
and you pay close attention
yes
to the monthly sales, close
until
attention to the BSR, close attention to
yes
the
yes
ROI,
sir
and lastly, of course, the profit.
yes yes sir until if until we get the items that we are satisfied or that are in the criteria like this. I also check the brand because
Mhm.
I always export items that are misbranded um
Can you hold?
to check the
Can you hold there, please? Just hold there, yeah.
okay sir.
Okay, guys, look. So we have Silver Spoon. Is this Silver Spoon? This brand is sweet. Yeah, Silver Spoon. Okay. So here's the brand name. And then some sellers are very, very mean. So what they do, instead of Silver Spoon, they put a random brand. And then when you jump on that listing, they will file IP complaint. We had this multiple times, right, Charity?
Yes sir yes sir yes sir
So right now we've changed the strategy. So we look for Silver Spoon, and if the brand here also matches, then we continue with the sourcing of this product. But if the brand name here is random and you're not sure about it, and you see in Keeper Graph sellers once a seller jumps on Monday and he's out by Wednesday, it means this the guy that created this listing doesn't want anyone on the listing, and unfortunately he has trademarked this listing, and he only has to press one button to Amazon, and Amazon will remove you and also give you an IP warning. And if your account or your client's account is brand new, that will be the end of his account, and it will also be the end for your career as a virtual assistant. You can continue, Charity.
Okay sir. um, you will know if it is misbranded. I will just check the product image of what you can see in the product image should be also in the brand name here. So like this, if I have a doubt that maybe I've already exported this, I go to our product sheet and I'll find the ASIN so that I will not be able to like this. I've already exported this one, so I'll skip this item already because so that I will not be able to export duplicate items. So for example, I have not exported this before. This is the first time that I see this item. So what I do is highlight the product title and then use the right click, search Google for this item. So this is the result. Sometimes, sir, if you notice on the sheet, I will put like the Iceland. I cannot access. Are we okay with the Iceland, sir?
Iceland is fine. BNM no good, and Poundland also no good.
Okay, but I can't access the Iceland, but
Yes,
I just rely here.
Iceland is fine. Iceland does delivery, but Charity. So which method is this? Is this
What,
manual? Is
sir?
this reverse? Is this store?
It's reverse sourcing, sir.
So this is reverse sourcing by brand, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So
If this is reverse sourcing by brand, and because we don't want to waste too much of your time, what's the next
Mhm.
step? You're gonna do storefront or you're gonna do manual?
Manual, sir. Usually I go here, this site, because it will show you list of prices from the big retailers such as Tesco, Morrisons. So it will save your time, and it also reflects if that retailer store has an offer like this. So you have already the poor store, and you got an access to their sales. So you just visit this one to check and compute if you have profit from this item. So while it is loading, I also
You go quickly
I
to the
also go,
listings, right?
yes sir. And after computation, also I check on the Kipa, as
Mm-hmm.
as you said, check we click on the data
Mm-hmm.
that will show the entire year.
From now on, Charity, you can go back to 6 months. Don't worry about 1 year, okay?
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna
6
make it a
months.
little bit
But
easy.
okay, but I have only 3 months and a
So
year
what you can do,
transactions here.
you click on 1 year, click on 1 year, please. And then manually with your mouse, go back 6 months.
Ah,
You understand?
mm, yes, sir.
Okay, cool.
So according to this data, this item is for me is
Sellers are
when
dropping off. You see, it's slowly. Maybe they're out of stock or something else happening.
okay, yes, sir.
Price is quite
Maybe,
stable. It's price is going up as well, you know?
yes, sir. But the sellers is going down. And I also check here, sir, the data, because sometimes um what's listed here on SAS is different from on the estimated sales is different here on Kipa,
Mm.
but we rely on Kipa, right? So
You know,
I
now Amazon also shows monthly sales on some listings. You can see like this week sold 50 plus or this month sold 1000 plus. And what you can do,
oh,
yeah, on the actual retail side, they show that. I saw it this morning. They started with the US, but now they also do in the UK. And then what you can do,
okay.
you can match the same sales on SAS and on Amazon retail side. Obviously, the retail side is more accurate because the data is coming directly from Amazon itself. So if SAS shows 20 sales a month, but the actual retail side shows 150, you can add it to the sheets, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
also like, you know, and we're now in June. So what's it's selling in June? Swimming pool items, sport items,
Summer.
and summer gas cylinders, tents, bowls, toys, water pistols, sun creams, and so many other items for travel items, you know, and you have to pay close attention to the BSR because the BSR will drop further down. And then you'll see also the sales amount are also increasing because the season is summer.
Um, I got this from Miss Chat. What
Mm-hmm.
she does is click on here, check the total sales here,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
then we divide 154 divided by how
By the
many
amount by
FBA.
the amount of FBA sellers, and then you can kind of
Yes,
see how much you're gonna sell.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
Mhm.
for example, we have already like this 150. We have a pack of two, so
Mm.
150 is we check first. Sorry, we'll check if this is a match item.
Mhm.
Silver
Sometimes
spoons.
for charity, maybe the item is exactly the same, but just the packaging is different. So don't
Yes,
skip
Yes,
item,
sir.
you source it, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pay attention to some specifications like this:
Mm-hmm.
400 tablets, sweetener zero, this 0 calorie. Um, if you got it like this, 0 calorie, 400, 400. If if you think that it is a match item, then you go proceed to the computation like
Calculation.
150, yes, times 2. That's after we check the Kipa graph
Mhm.
and you're satisfied. 150, so we put times 2, we put 3 pounds here. So we got this result.
Mm.
Um, Sometimes even if this has not reached 30%, I still export it because this is a non-VAT item. I don't know how to compute the exact profit and ROI
Is this non-VAT?
minus
Is
minus
this
the VAT.
is this
Yes,
non-VAT
sir.
item?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is
I
at
think
least £1 profit, I think. £1, 120, something like that.
okay. Okay.
What you can
So
do, Charity, if you go down, I'll show you a trick. If you go down, somewhere here you find VAT. You see the
this,
65?
yes, sir.
Go up again, and then add the 65 to the profit, so it will be 120 some
Okay.
128 or something.
Okay.
So this is also a way to do it, okay? If you see non-VAT item.
Okay. Okay, sir. 1.28. So
You learned something new today.
yes, sir. Thank you.
No worries.
Um After that, I'm sorry, I'm just slow because I'm explaining.
No, no,
But
it's fine. It's fine. 1 second, chat. Guys, you and your account, and especially the people that work for clients in the US, don't worry about VAT. There's no VAT in the US. So all of this VAT stuff is not relevant to you. And the guys that work in the UK also don't worry about VAT because your client just started and they haven't reached the taxation for VAT yet. So don't worry about that. This is just for my account because I reached a certain limit, which we now have to transition to a different system, which is VAT and tax and stuff like that. So don't worry about that. Your profit will be much higher than what we have here. Okay.
yes, and according to other VAs that I know, VAs on US, sir, they said that US market is wider than UK.
Yeah, of
So
course.
you'll find more.
US is much easier to find products than UK
Mm,
because the market is very large. It's 450, 400, 500 millions people buying products on the US on .com. They buy even people from different part of the world. People live in India, but they still buy on .com. People live in the Middle East, they buy protein shakes on .com. People live in Guatemala, they buy from .com. Why? Because .com is being advertised all over the world and they do delivery all over the world. That's why the market is a lot bigger. Sometimes you have 100K BSR, but the item sells 300 times a month. Why? Because the market, there's demand for it, but the BSR sometimes is not correct. You can continue, Charity.
right. Okay, sir. For example number 2, after we have already exported this, I think they already know how to export the items, are right?
Everyone,
So we
everyone
go
knows
to,
how to export. Everyone knows how to export.
yes. So we go here, example number 2, or item number 2. Um, we check this. We check
These
the
things are
brand.
also SNL, isn't it? You know what SNL is, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Someone asked
Small
if this is SNL, but if
one
it's
like
pack of two, it's not SNL because it's pack of two, it becomes 800 grams. All right, guys, so pay attention.
okay.
Don't just assume it's SNL because you saw 400 grams, but if it's a pack of two, so it's not SNL. All right.
Usually, sir, it shows here if it's an SNL item. So here this item, after we check the brand, if it's not misbranded, we as we can see, it's six sales only per month. Then we verify here on Kipa.
Mhm.
It's obviously slow. It's obviously an item with slow sales. So
Can you go down? I want to see when this listing was created. Go down slowly, please. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Around the BSR, where you see the BSR, keep going, keep going.
here, sir.
Okay, yeah. So it's
For
created
this,
in 2016, but for some reason the BSR never dropped to very low. So it's difficult to determine what's happening with this listing.
so normally I keep this already because it's not on our criteria. So we close the tab until we get to check all of the open tabs. What I usually do, sir, is I first check those items that I opened if they are PL or IP, then I close it at once so that I will have only tabs here that I should be finding suppliers. If you get me, sorry for my English.
No, no,
So
English is perfectly fine.
remember I I search for the brand name. So here I go over here once again and find for items that I have not opened yet a while ago. So like this, I opened this before, but I didn't find supplier for this that we can make profit from. So for example, we have already checked this page and opened this one by one. For example, sir, I haven't found anything here. Then close this, close all of this candle, then go over here and if still I haven't found anything from Tesco special offers, my usually um what they call that, storefront stalking now is my last option. Before, if you can remember,
Can you
I
can you tell me why is storefront stalking your last resort? There has to be a reason.
um because as you said, sir, and I also um observed that all the almost all the stores that I stock is have the same items. Um,
Okay.
so yes, it means that it's flooded with sellers.
Very
So it's
well explained. So storefront stalking is easy, a lot easier than
yes,
the other methods. However, the problem with storefront is that it's saturated. It means too much competition, and everyone is
yes,
doing the same thing. When something in life is easy, everyone's gonna do it. When something in life is
yes,
difficult, not many people is gonna do it because not everyone wants to spend time. Everyone is looking for a shortcut. Everyone's looking for an easy way. But at the end, you're not gonna get results if you don't work hard. It's with everything in life. Am I correct,
yes,
Charity?
sir, yes, sir, definitely right, sir.
Okay.
Um, for example, I search for candle and I got nothing. I will search for the liquid sweetener. I just, I mean,
And Charity,
just
how much time do you spend on average?
on average, sir, honestly, there are days that are hard, but that is hard to find items.
Mhm.
Usually things are. There are days also, sir, that I spend over 8 hours just to find items when it's
One
hard. Really, yes, sir. Really. But
And Charity,
I
so
think
on average, you spend between 5 to 8 hours, right?
yes, sir, yes, sir, yes,
Okay.
sir.
And
Um,
does the age of the account makes your life easier, and does the amount of categories and brands that we are ungated makes your life easier?
yes, yes, sir, yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
You're right, sir.
You can continue. You can continue now.
As I said earlier, if I haven't example, I haven't find anything from the brand Canderel, I will search for another keyword like liquid sweetener. It will show you other brands that has listings on liquid sweetener, if you get me. Let's close all of this so that our internet will.
You doing storefront now?
No, sir, I am here on Tesco.
Okay, okay, okay.
Or you can also search sweetener. There's this tutorial on YouTube that I also watched before, because here, if you only rely here, sir, one by one item, then you only go to Tesco, then Amazon, Tesco, Amazon, you only compare these two, you'll spend the whole day finding nothing. So you'll just open your be resourceful. Um, this this YouTuber, his technique is um like this: just randomly type, put a dash before, then randomly type letters, then click enter, just so that if this is only, for example, you start a day and then you don't have any idea what category you want to search for that day. This is only example, but sometimes I I mean, usually I always go to the food cupboard category. I just want to share to you the what I what I watched on YouTube.
Mhm.
So going back, if I haven't found anything from the brand Canderel, I will search for the sweetener keyword, just this keyword, so that you'll have a lot of choices or other brands to show you that have listing on sweeteners. But this strategy I only use this once, because as you can see, it will show you different categories and you'll just be confused. So
Charity, why don't you do any Amazon flips?
um Amazon Flipster, I tried it once.
Mm-hmm.
I don't usually do Amazon Flips because I can find also lower priced items. But I take it to consideration every time I source, sir, because if you use the right click search on Google,
Mm-hmm.
it will also show results on the Amazon.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
like this, it does not only show you sweeteners from Canderel, but also from Sweetex, Splenda. This is how I found the Splenda items last week. This here is Splenda items last week. And then, for example, I have opened one item from Splenda. like this. The first one that this item, for example, this showed up and I have found a supplier of Splenda that we can make profit of. Then I also search for other items of Splenda, sir. That's how I do it. If we can see, this has appeared earlier already. Uh, sold by Amazon, sold by Amazon. So we skip that. FBM. So we only find or will only open items that have FBA sellers like this 10 FBA sellers that we opened this before. So like this, I think this is impossible to find supplier because the price is already too low. £5 is too low and hard to find a supplier for that. So we move on to the next items. So how about we open this because it has 11 FBA sellers. 11 FBA sellers, sir, is I still
It's
open
fine
it.
with me. It's fine with me.
Yeah.
Always check keeper, yeah. If they're dropping or going up and price is going
Yes,
down
yes.
and sellers are going up. And then you also need to pay attention to the competition. Look, I'm in the UK, right? So
Yes,
and then
sir.
you check the competition and check their stores, and then you can also check where they're based. So if someone is based in Pakistan, it will be happy to make 50 pence profit. But I can't do that. I have too much cost. I'm looking for at least £2 profit, 150 profit, 250, 350, £4 profit, even better. You understand? So we need to know what is our competition as well. So pay attention. I'd rather have two good deals that can last me for a month or two, rather than having 10 deals which are either my money will be tied and stuck and the item is not selling and I cannot compete with the sellers. You understand, Charity?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, brilliant.
So even if this has two FBA sellers, I still open this because sometimes what's on Kipa is more it's
Yeah, of course. I mean, look, it shows two FBA sellers, but we don't know if
yes, sir.
there's other sellers already send their items to Amazon. So maybe by the time we jump on this listing, and next week is going to be 5 sellers, right?
Mm-hmm.
But always
Like for
check if the
example,
sellers are different, okay? So we don't want the brand itself to be on the listing or something like that.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Yeah, we also pay attention to that. If like this item, this has more variations.
Mm-hmm.
We check also that the variations or if what variation
If you
is
go slow by the variation, please, because these guys are new and they really want to know
okay.
this variation way of checking, because sometimes the variation one is selling really well, but the other one is not selling at
Yes.
all. But Keeper or Amazon or SAS shows that both of them are selling very well, but that's not the case.
Okay. Like this is so brand the brand it's we're okay there. What's shown here is 169 sales per month, but it does not only apply to one item because
1 second, Charity, 1 second. You can also see 1 second. Once you click on the other variation, the ASIN in the URL should change, okay? Pay close attention to
yes,
that.
sir. Yes, sir.
Once
Yes, sir.
the
Yes, sir.
URL changes, once the URL makes the changes and you see that the ASIN changed, then you have an idea, okay, this is the second variation or the third or the fifth or whatever. All right, guys? So pay attention to the URL.
So
Can you
this
click on
listing
the other?
we
Can you click on the other variation for me for 1 second and
okay,
let's see.
sir.
So did you see, guys, the URL changed? It changed to the other variation, the ASIN. Okay, and then you can do your calculations. So apparently this one is selling 100 a month, and the other one was selling 169. So even if this is selling 50 a month, if we say this is not correct, then it's still good. So pay attention to that, okay? Because we had in the past variations, and we didn't go further in checking everything correctly. We jumped on a listing and we had the variation that didn't even sell for months. Okay, guys, so pay close attention to that.
Okay, we go over here on Kita. We go here on this tab, click the variation tab, and then you know if this variation is selling more, because this will show this. Am I right, sir? That's how I check.
Yes, pack of 3, and then we have pack of 4.
The
Yeah, I
first
mean,
variation.
in this scenario, both of them are selling, because some
Yes.
people pack of 3 and some people need pack of 4, and the price difference is not huge.
Yes, but sometimes you will encounter that there are variations that have zero sales free, so you'll skip that listing.
Yes,
In
of
this
course.
on this example, as Sir Paston,
Just patch, no sir.
both variations are selling good. So we'll go to data. Okay, I'm sorry for my internet connection. After we check, and obviously it sells good. We also before I forgot, we also check here the buy box statistics, because sometimes the listing is dominated by FBM sellers, and you will know if it is dominated by FBM sellers if it has no check here, means it is
Can you tell
FBM,
me,
and
Charity,
the
why?
person.
Can you tell me why an item could be dominated by an FBM seller? What could be the reasons for that?
um I don't know, sir.
If an item is heavy, if an item is
Ah,
oversized, because heavy items, oversized items, have
okay.
very, very high Amazon
High
fees.
fees.
Yeah, exactly. So we want to avoid them. But in certain cases, sometimes those are very profitable. Even though the fees are high, we can still make good profit. So later on in the year, I'm going to change, and we're going to have a little bit more oversized items in our inventory.
Okay.
All right. And do you also check in the buy box statistics? Do you also check if a seller is very dominant, and do you still jump on that listing, or how do you do that?
Usually, sir, if like this, it's like an equal, um what do you call that ratio? Almost equal ratios, and I
Can
fight
you
for.
can you go back to the sellers, to that same place on Keeper? So this is for Amin. He is a VAT registered seller. He's writing on his own name. He is another VAT registered seller. Okay. And if you want to do storefront stoking, I recommend you do it by VAT registered sellers. When I said to you, go on VAT registered sellers and do storefront stoking, did that help you,
Yes, sir.
Charity?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Because
sir. I already stock on these stores.
yeah, I understand.
I when I go here in the buy box statistics tab, I also check their names, because maybe later on I can use it
You know
for
why?
storefront
Because
stocking?
those guys are in the exact same scenario that we are, you know, facing VAT. So, and they
Yes.
put it on the account, which is easy for us to locate. And there's also another way, you know, there's if you go, let's say this guy didn't put, but he is VAT registered. So you click, can you click on this one, please? For example,
Okay.
sorry, go one back, one back.
I checked it here, sir.
Yeah, you can do that. Or if you click here, you take it to the store actually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Should take you to the store. Yeah, it does. Okay.
This is a shortcut.
Yeah. And now you
Here.
click on the storefront and 1 second. See this one also VAT registered. You see that? GB VAT number. As soon as you see VAT number, it means this guy is also VAT registered. So he has the same issues like us. So it's best to source to do storefront stocking from his store than doing storefront stocking from some guy that just started Amazon. All right.
We can, it's like our store can relate to their store.
Yeah, and then as I said, check your competition. Please go back to the same place. Click again here. You need to find out who your competition is. If you do right mouse click and open this, please. You have to copy it. Yeah, I've selected. Select. And then right mouse click.
What, sir? Come again.
You should go back to the seller, please. Go back to the seller.
Here. Ah, okay.
Same seller, please. The one that you opened earlier.
This, I think.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah. Click on that one. If you click like this, it will take you to Keeper. You need to click on the little square. Yeah, well done. All right, and then you go to the store, like here. All right. You actually went to his products. I want you to go to his information.
Okay.
Okay, go down. Okay, now select this. Once you select and then open this in Google, okay?
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Did you do that? Yeah, well done. Okay, and then all you have to do, click again. Now go down and let's see where these people are based. A little bit down. Okay, that's fine. Now go a little bit up, please. A little bit up. Okay, they're based, obviously, the company is based in the UK, but we don't know where the owners are. Go up. And click on people. Bibi Fahima Patel. So she's Indian. She's based here and she's British. And okay, so this is a competition that we can compete. But if you see someone that his name is whatever, but he's based in Pakistan, or he's based in India, or he's based in Cyprus or Turkey, that means it's difficult for us to compete with them because cost of living is a lot cheaper in their region than it is here, right?
Sure.
Yeah, you don't have to do this every time. Just when you have a really good listing and you think we can jump on it, then you can do further research, which is this, knowing the competition, because slowly I want to change and I only want to compete with sellers that are in the same scenario like myself. All right.
Okay, sir.
Okay, you can continue, and then if you think we have shared enough information, we can wrap this up. All right.
I think that's it for that's how I do the reverse sourcing
Mm-hmm.
and manual sourcing. Sometimes, sir, if if I haven't found any items in Tesco or here, I also go to Asian sites just
Okay.
to find ideas on what items to search on Amazon, because
Mhm.
there are a lot of items on Amazon really, and I
There's
don't
millions of
like,
items.
yes, and I don't like to search um um the same item, the same keyword every day. I like to explore other keywords so that I can find also different items here on the search result here, like here. That's why I also explore on other sites. I it doesn't have if if I say that I go to Tesco, it doesn't have to be that the Tesco should be the only supplier. Um, but it is good if we find an item here, but I only use this as a guide or an
Reference.
idea on,
Mm,
yes, if you get me, sir.
right.
That's how I do it, sir. By the way, I
What's
don't use
what's your
also
what's your what's your favorite store, Charity? Where do you find most of your products?
um Tesco and Ocado.
Ocado, yeah. Ocado has lots of things. And Morrison?
Oh yes, sir.
Mm.
Because here in Superdrug, it's usually more on toiletries, beauty products.
But I want you to
But
focus
this is also good.
more on beauty, please. Beauty, yeah.
Sir, on what, sir?
I said I want you to focus more on beauty, especially with multi packs, pack of 3, pack of 4, pack of 6, because beauty, toy,
Beauty.
yeah,
Okay,
toys as
yes, sir.
well, beauty
Bundle.
and grocery, okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And of course, if you stumble up on like a stationery or home and kitchen item and its BSR is very low, selling good amount, that of course that's fine. But the main focus should be on beauty, toys, and grocery, okay?
Beauty, toys, and groceries. Okay, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
also check
also
here
daily
on.
use goods, daily use goods.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. Sometimes Superdrug offers buy one take one.
Yeah,
So you'll
that's
have to, yes, you'll have to check on that. Um,
so.
it
Guys,
doesn't have to.
close attention. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get two free.
Yes,
Special offers, clearance items, Father Day, Mother's Day, Black Friday, all of those things matter in the end.
yes, yes. Clearance. Um, it's unusual. Um, it's different to find product or items that are not on sale.
Of course. But
Yes,
it's not always that you have to find items on sale. We
yes,
sell
sir. Right.
we sell products that are full price. We sell them twice the amount of on price, but still we make profit. So it's not always clearance and offers. It's
Mhm.
also normal prices.
As long as we make profit.
Absolutely.
So that's how I do it, sir. Also, take note of the ASIN so that you will not be exporting duplicate product also.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think
That's it, right?
that's it, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, no worries. Charity, I know you have to go to your baby and it's late for you. thank you very much for joining this meeting. It was very valuable, and your insight and your tactics and tricks really helped us to find different ways of sourcing. So I wish you a good day, a good night, and I speak to you tomorrow. Then you take care of yourself. You can leave the meeting now. Okay?
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for the additional tips. Bye.
No problem. Bye now.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Alukano popos waliotsa yotsa musar bani khlasu. Amina Mike Tiwaski خو خبري نه کوي.
السلام علیکم.
وعلیکم السلام.
اوس ما هغه مشکل ورټ د رجستر سلادان چې پیدا کوم هغه ما مشکل نو څنګه باندې مثال د خلاص دغه نو د الکان سره تماس نیسو
اخو دونه غټ مشکل نو اخو متا ټول باندې دوی نو مانه ته لیکلي د وی آی ټي رجستر ته دا مایک خلاص که سمې
اورم پښتني سره
مالا ستا غټ ارمان مې در پوره کړي اوس یو شی مې دې زده کړي که دا فکر مو په ټیک ټاک
دا پرایویټ کې راولو پښتني سره
نه دغونه بس ته بالا
او نه ډېر شرم زده کړه پښتني سره
او دغه شان دي نو بالا نور نسته وروره تر دې بالا اضافه
بس ما غیتا خبره پښتني سره بس کنسستنسي غواړي
کنسستنسي دی بل هیڅ شی نسته ورور یا دوه درې شانه دغه دوه درې شانه ما دې ته اوس دا وروښول دا خپله خبره نه وه مثالا اوس
او چارټي خپل هم نه وې ده
او نوې ده خو ګوره ده خبره په نوي زوړ کې نه ده خبره په دا کې چې دا کار کوي ریزولټ
زحمت ده
آفرین اوس نو دا په ریکورډ کې روان دی ریکورډینګ هم کېږي سبا ته انشاءالله اچوم یوټیوب ته ځکه چې اول نفر به وفایي چې وایي او زه خو ناوخت راغلم زما څه نیم تېر سو استاد محترم دا به څنګه کېږي دوم نفر
پښتون صاحب وفا ته میټینګ معلومات بیخي نه هغه ماته میسیجونه کول سوالونه کول په میټینګ ته راشه
نو دا زموږ د واتساپ په ګروپ کې دی ستا ما داسې نه د احمد الله په دغه په نوم مې پاکستانو امین اس ته دې دا مایک خلاص کړه او تاسو دواړه دا مایک بند کړئ نورزه مایک دې بند کړه پلیز
اورم استاد محترم
څنګه سوست یو څه سر په خلاص شو
او ان شاء الله کوم رزق سره
معنا اس ان ال او څه ورته وایي بای بوکس او سیلز او کیپا او وریشن او د کوم ځای شروع کوي او څنګه په طریقه روانه ده دا ټول متوجه ورته
او بالکل استاد بالکل توجه مو
وستا چې نوې شی زده کړی دا کم نوې شی ونن
یو خدای دې جما زګړ یو دا خپل ما سره دې متوجه کوم نه وي څنګه زه متوجه کوم نه دا جواب تاسو ما بلاو یو دا کنه نو سره زه دې څنګه متوجه کوم نه تاسو امازون یو څه پیدا کړم بیا دا امازون هغه ته وګورم بیا غلط شوم په نو یو مهم څه چې ما دې نظر کوي چې تاسو
صحیح سم ده ورور ته مایک دې بند که شرافت ته دې مایک خلاص کړه
مهرباني استاد
دا داسې نوی شی څه شي پشکې زده کوي نن معنا
استاد په کوم نننی میټینګ کې خدا ریسورسینګ دا طریقه چې مثلا موږ په امازون کې بای برانډ سرچ وکړو کنه لکه برانډونه چې الاوډ یو موږ کې انګیټډ یو دا هغه باندې سرچ وکړو اصلا سٹور کې چې پیدا کو هغه چې یو برانډ د ډیر پرځانه قیمت خرڅيږي یا بجټ هم پرځان خرڅيږي هغه برانډ موږ امازون کې سرچ کو هغه کې هغه ایتم پیدا کوي البته سورس کې موږ پرځانه قیمت پلاس راځي نو دا هم یو نوې طریقه ترې زده کړه
وس وفا صاحب چې دی وفا صاحب یو څه وخت راغلی کنه نو که سبا تاسو پوښتنه وکړي چې شرافت وروره پلان کې شي داسې کیږي دا څنګه کیږي وبخښه زما څه یا میس سوی و یا زه ناوخته راغلم زه خبر نه وم بیا ته کولی شې درسره مرسته وکړې
ولې نه استاد بس ما ته خو ناصر میسجونه کوي هغه سره مې میټینګونه هم نیولي بس چې هر یو پوښتنه کوي زه ورته حاضر یم
بس صحیح ځکه چې ما مخکې هم وویل موږ ټوله ورونه یو او موږ ټوله په دا یوه کښتۍ کې یو نو که دا کښتۍ غرق شي ټوله یو ځای غرق کېږو نو باید یو بل سره ډېر کومک وکړو ځکه چې دا مغزونه دي ذهنونه دي یو نفر چې دی دا سیستم یې ژر مغزو ته راځي او په پوهېږي او بل چې دی یو څه سلو را روان دی په آخر کې باندې پوهېږي لیکن که دی کوشش وکړي چې تاسو ژر پوښتنه وکړي بیا دا سیستم د ده مغزو ته هم ژر راځي نو کوشش همیشه وکړي ما مخکې مو ویلم مجیب په ټولو حق لري شرافت هم په ټولو حق لري او دلته ټوله ورونه یو ټول یو بل سره باید کومک وکړو نو پرون مو میټینګ وکړي نن مو میټینګ وکړي یا بله ورځ مو میټینګ وکړي بالا تر دې اضافه شیان نشته دغه د انډسټري ایکسپرټ مې درته راوستی چې دا زما خپله ویې ده دا روزانه ماته درې تر 5 پروډکټ پیدا کوي او تاسو په یو هفته کې یو پروډکټ نشئ پیدا کولی نو خپله فکر وکړئ نو زه امید لرم او ارزو مې دا ده چې په دې هفته کې خپله یو پروډکټ هدیه کال باید پیدا کړي کلاینټ ته خپل په زحمت او خپل په کوشش او هدیه کې انشاءالله شي صحیح ده
بالکل سمه ده استاد انشاءالله
نو ټولو ته ګود لک وایم او که څه مشکلات هر شی چې خو ګروپ مو هلته فعاله دی په ګروپ کې میسج وکړئ او دا انشاءالله نن وخت نه لرم ځکه چې اوس یو ځای کار لرم نو دا به زه انشاءالله سبا یا به نن ماښام ته که مې وخت پیدا کړي اپلود به کړم او اول نفر چې به یې مستر وفا به یې او مستر مجیب به یې چې دوی ته به نوټیفیکیشن ورکړم چې ورونو دا سیستم اوس په یوټیوب کې لایف دی نو ورسئ په ارام یې وګورئ ټیک په ټیک او ستا مو ښه په خلاص کړي ټولو ته ښه وخت غواړم او ښه ورځ خدای په امان
خدای په امان استاد